uh, uh. Yes, what we did last time. So we did the security, correct? We did
Yep.
disaster recovery,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
In the disaster recovery, we did backup and we did recovery service vault. Today we are going to do how we can do automation in Microsoft Azure. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is a. Can you open a new MS Paint? We have. I think it is not saved.
Okay, let me just save that.
So how your preparation is going on from 900?
900 is I'm just like, taking the notes and all and studying it.
Okay.
And
Now you are
and
getting that whatever they try to mention in the 900 because it's all theory. But I hope you try
yeah,
to.
I'm just like going through like, part by part, and then at the end of the thing, they give you like 12 questions and all. And then I'm going through that thing, and I might need the dumps too later.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Mm. I have this one also saved. Okay. So I think I have to close it and then open one, new one.
No, no, just go to file. So go to
Oh yeah,
file
new.
menu
Okay.
and say new. The new will be open. Okay. We are now in a part called Azure. Azure automation. Okay. So we have a multiple way to automate the process in Azure. But we are going to talk about two major processes. One which is called as a Azure Resource Manager. Second, we call it as an Azure CLI. We have something called Azure Resource Manager. We also call it as an ARM. And then we call it an Azure CLI. Thus, we have another component also, which is called Azure PowerShell. That CLI and PowerShell almost same. PowerShell. Okay. So what the Azure manager says that you can manage your complete Azure. Maybe let's say, for example, you want to create virtual machine with web server. Okay. So what is the current way you have? You go to portal, you go to virtual machine, then create
Add it.
new blah blah blah. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Second, it say that you just write a JSON script. JSON script is a very plain English language script, not like Java or something else. So here it will just say name equal to, IP equal to. This is the way it write the script. Okay. And then you save this script as a template. Okay. Then anyone who wants to run this, they just have to use this template. This
So
is
is
what
that the script going to be
yes.
is that the script the same, or you have to write it or recreate it
So
or
you have
something
to
like
write,
that?
you have
Or,
to create, but Azure
yeah.
will also help you to give you some ready-made template, right?
Oh, okay.
So if you want, you can modify or you can use the same as it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Both Azure CLI and PowerShell use the command line. Okay. Command line means you can write your command to perform certain task. Okay. Cool. So now we are
Yeah.
going to see how the resource manager is going to create a template. So just go to your Azure portal now. Okay. Just type portal.azure.com. Portal. Yeah, just hit enter. Just hit enter. Yes. In a search box, just type template. Below, no. Here you have to create a template. Just again type template. Below it said that deploy a custom template, the last line. Yes. Okay. So in this screen, you have a three things to do. Number one, do you want to build your own template? If you know the JSON script, you click the first button. Okay, just click that one. Build your own template in the editor. So it will open an editor. Here you have to write a script. Okay, good. This is the first way. If you are a developer, if you know how to write a script, then you can write your script here. If you are a beginner, if you have no idea how this script was written, but you want to do an automation, okay, for you there are some template which is already created by Azure to implement. So again, click the custom template. On top you have a custom template. Just click custom template. Click that one.
Should I have to go
Yeah.
home or?
Yeah, just click custom template. Look at it. You have custom template written. No?
I don't see the custom template.
Is there? Look at it.
Well, custom deployment, yeah.
Okay. So let's say, for example, you want to deploy a Windows virtual machine, or you want to deploy a web app, or you want to deploy a SQL database, right? So Microsoft already created a template for you. Okay. Let's, for example, I want to create a Windows virtual machine using the template, right? Just click the second option called create a Windows virtual machine. Now see that what are new options you are getting here, or what are options you are not getting here. Your subscription is same.
I think we are not getting like that
VM name. You are not getting
yeah.
VM name. Right?
No.
Right? You are not getting any availability set.
No.
You are not getting any option to select the operating system.
Oh yeah.
Right? Why so? Because this everything is already written in this template. So when you click edit template, you will find that Microsoft has already defined everything. You see here,
Oh, yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Password must be 12 character, right? So
Yep.
everything it has already defined, correct? It is by
Yep.
default, it is using
Data Center 2019.
2019, right? So
Yeah.
this all thing is already defined here. That is the reason why it is not going to ask. It is also already defined the size,
Yep.
right? Right?
Yep.
It is already defined the name of the VM. What is the name of the VM? Simple VM,
A
right?
simple VM. Yeah.
Correct, huh? Right? So
Yep.
let's say for an example, I will again go to this one. Now let's deploy this one. Select your resource group. Do not select Preeti. We have already have a policy, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I have a I think demo.
Demo,
I think we put demo, I think.
demo. Yeah. Just click demo. Yeah, scroll down. And then it's already taken the East US. It does because it is already defined in a template, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Just type the username VM admin, password at the rate 123456789,
So,
password at the rate 123456789, because it must be
well,
yes. Yes. Then you do not have to do anything. Everything is already
oh,
defined.
all right.
Okay. Just say review and create. It is easy.
Yeah.
Correct. Right. So it means that this is
So I
how.
can create?
Yeah. Just click it. Just test it out. Correct. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. So your VM will be ready with the name simple VM. Right. Right. With Windows 2019 operating system, because everything is defined in a template. So this is the way you can write your template. You can use your template. Okay. Okay. And what this
Yeah.
template is called? Azure Resource Manager. ARM template. Right. So many times people will say that, do you know ARM? ARM means, do you know Azure Resource Manager? How they use the template? You say yes, you do. Do you write the template? Then you say that no, it was actually written by my development team. I only use it.
Yeah.
Correct? Right? Now go back to the deployment template again. Go to the template again. Go on top. In the search box, type again template. Deploy a custom template. Apart from that, if you have any specific job, then what Microsoft, you know what they did? They have created more than 1,000 templates on the basis of the job nature of the people, and they put it in a GitHub. So below you have just say load a GitHub quick start template. The drop down. It will load. Now you look at that, right? Most of the tasks which you require, Microsoft already created a template for you. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So this is how you can use a template, ARM template, to automate the task. You can write anything inside that script, and when the script run, it perform everything for you. Right? For example,
Yeah.
I want to create you 100 virtual machine. I want to create you, let's say, four SQL server in a backend. then you deploy a web server in the virtual machine. Everything you write in a template and just run the template and everything will be done quick.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep.
Right? So this is what the automation means. Got that?
So they don't have to write like
Yes.
scripts
Yes.
or like anything like code or anything. It's
Yes.
already in a template. Okay.
Yeah, it's already there, but you can customize it, right? Because if the company
Okay.
requires something else which is not available, then you must know how to write the script. For that, there is a development team in a company, right?
Okay. So only the development team. I was just going to ask that. So
Yeah,
only the
yeah.
development teams does that.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but you say that you understand ARM template. It does not mean that you have never seen that you use that template in your in some of the customer, right? So development, you
Yeah.
give the requirement to the development team create the template, they give it back to you. Sometimes you also research, correct?
Yep.
It's clear so far?
Yep.
Yeah. So this is how you can go and manage the automation in Microsoft Azure using the ARM template. Okay. Now, another way to manage Microsoft Azure is to using a command line. Okay. Now, you see in a portal, this is an icon. You see this icon? This one. See the cursor where I am taking?
Yep.
Just click this
That's the
icon.
command line. Is that Cloud Shell?
Yes. Yes. Right. So many people manage their Azure using the command also. Okay. You perform all the tasks using the command line as well.
Okay.
But just hit that one and let's initialize a command line. So it open a integrated console in your portal itself, right? So as I said that you have a two-way. One is a command line, one is a PowerShell, correct?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, you can open any of them, no problem. Let's open a PowerShell. Or maybe you can open a Bash shell, whatever you like. Both works in same way almost. Just create an storage. Now I am going to give
So
you.
you don't have to go into into your search bar command line to type it down to go into the command. It's
Yes.
already in a store. Okay.
Yes.
That makes it easier.
Yeah. Correct, huh? Right.
Mm.
So this is how you can make the most of them. Now these all are the actual things which generally perform in the just 1 second. Yeah, so I have a lab manual. I'm going to give it to you. I'm opening a chat. Yeah, I send one manual to you. Can you open the chat and just download it in your local machine?
Where did you send it?
In a chat box. You see a chat?
Yeah.
Open the chat.
Should I save it and?
Yeah, just save it. Open that manual. What? Say edit content. Click edit content. So edit content. You actually click, I think, 2 times.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's say that it is still. Hold on. Let me close this one. Close this one also. And then where you save, you remember? Oh my god. It's another one is also open. Okay. So edit document. Yes. All good. So I say don't show again. Scroll down. So now here, this step is not required because everything is there. Everything is there. Everything is there. Just run this command. You say account list hyphen hyphen all. So come here. I can make it little bit big. And let me see if I can increase the font size, text size, make it large. Okay, so I'm just typing CLS to clear the screen, and I'm typing this command. I'm saying paste. So what I'm saying that please show me how many user we have in my Azure. Okay, so it said that
Yeah.
currently you have only one account, and who is the user? Pretty John.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Likewise that you have now another command which you can run. So for example, I'm going to say, please show me how many user resource group we have. So just go there, run this one. And if you want to, because currently the output which is showing you in a JSON format, okay? Another way is to change the output is that I want to show everything as a table format. So after every command, you can use the last word hyphen hyphen output table. So it go and show that how many resource group you have. It's display all the resource group, correct?
Yeah.
Right. Likewise that if you see, you have an n number of commands. So for an example, I can create another resource group which is called AJ CLI demo in the East US region. You can just copy this command, go back to the Azure portal. I think it's there. Just right click and paste this command. So it is go and create a new resource group in Microsoft Azure. What is the name? The name is Azure CLI. So if you run the previous command, which is saying output table, now you will see that you have another resource group created in your Azure portal, which is called, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So likewise that you can do every task. You can create resource group, you can delete resource group, you can create virtual machine, you can do this. All the tasks you can perform. So for example, if you want to create a virtual machine, I can use this command. Right? Correct? So
Yeah.
for example, if I want to create a virtual machine with the name with same your CLI group, right? Just copy and run, paste the command in a console. Just copy this one.
This one.
Yeah, just copy the red color all command. AJVM create.
Can I close this one?
Yeah, just copy.
Because this is in the chat box in there. Let me. Okay, this one.
Yeah, just copy the whole line. Say Control C. Go back to your portal. Just paste this one. No, right click the mouse button. Right click the mouse button
I did.
and say paste. Correct? Hit enter. So it is going to create a virtual machine named MyVM. What is the name of Azure? Oh, whatever the error. You say that sorry, I am not able to find Azure CLI. So it's not Azure CLI. It is basically AJC CLI.
Okay.
It's a wrong one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe I can create in your resource group, which is demo. You already have a resource group. So I'm saying that let's create in a double quote demo. Demo is your resource group and just hit enter. Right? So now your script is running. Correct? So there are multiple ways to manage Azure. It's all about that how you are using in a production. Yes, one easiest way is that you use the portal, but when you go more level up, when you have a good experience, then you start using more command line and script. Correct?
Yep.
Yes, it said that it's done. So just to confirm whether it is done or not, we can always go to the portal, go back to the portal. Just you can maybe reduce the size here. So we can reduce the size. You can just click the minimize button. Okay. Go back to your portal. Just check. Do you have a virtual machine? So you have a two virtual machine, right? One created by ARM, one created by PowerShell. Correct?
Yeah.
Got that? Right? So this is the two important way through which you can manage your Azure in production, right? You can use either a script or use a command line. If you use a script is a JSON script, and that either you write, either in your company, if you have a developer will write. Once that template created, you can use 100 times, no problem. Correct?
Yeah.
Right now, right? Second way is that you can use a command line to manage and control your complete Azure environment. Right?
Yep.
You understand automation?
Yep.
Yes, right. So this is how you can do that. Now maybe when you are free, you can run all these commands to just check. So let's say for an example, if I want to stop my virtual machine, I can use this command. So I have created my virtual machine. The name is my VM. I simply go and simply copy this one and I will run that. So it will go and stop the virtual machine which is running there in my Azure. Oh, sorry. It was demo resource group, right? Correct.
Yep.
So now it is going to shut down your virtual machine. So likewise that you can perform every task in Microsoft Azure using these two ways of automation. All done?
Yep.
Yes. Now tomorrow we are going to see how you are going to perform monitoring in Microsoft Azure, which all tools you are going to use. Okay.
Okay.
All good. So what is the best practice? Go to resources. Yes, select everything. And hit delete. Good. So let's see you tomorrow.
Yep.
We will have a
Thank you.
monitoring in Microsoft Azure. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.